Before you scroll, before your mind drifts back to the noise of your day, pause, because what you are about to hear is not random. It is not coincidence. It is not just another message passing through your screen. God is sending you a sign you cannot ignore. You felt something before you clicked this. A pull, a quiet nudge, a whisper in your spirit that said, "Pay attention." That feeling wasn't imagination. It wasn't emotion. It was divine interruption. There are moments in life when heaven breaks through the ordinary, when eternity steps into time, when God speaks in a way that bypasses logic and touches the soul directly. This is one of those moments. You are not here by accident. You are here because God is signaling you. And this sign is urgent. Have you noticed it? That strange restlessness, that feeling that something is shifting beneath the surface, the sense that you are standing on the edge of change, even if nothing around you looks different yet. That is the first sign. God often prepares the heart before he changes the circumstances. You thought you were just tired. You thought you were just overthinking. You thought it was stress. But deep down, you know it is more than that. God is stirring you. When heaven prepares to move in your life, comfort begins to fade. Old patterns feel tight. Conversations that once entertained you now feel empty. Places that once felt familiar now feel small. Why? Because God is expanding you, and expansion is uncomfortable before it becomes beautiful. Let's talk about the doors that shut unexpectedly, the opportunity that slipped away, the relationship that ended without closure, the plan that failed despite your effort. You ask God, why? You felt confused, maybe even rejected, maybe even abandoned. But here is the truth. Sometimes a closed door is not rejection. It is redirection. God closes what would eventually break you. You couldn't see what he saw, you didn't know what was ahead, but he did. That closed door was a sign that your path is being protected, a sign that what you thought was good was not God's best. And now that you look back, even if it still hurts, you can see something. You survived what you thought would destroy you. That is not luck. That is divine intervention. Another sign, delay. You prayed. You believed. You waited. And nothing seemed to move. But delay does not mean denial. Sometimes God delays because he is aligning people, aligning timing, aligning unseen details you don't even know exist. If God had answered your prayer when you first asked, you might not have been ready. The blessing might have crushed you instead of elevated you. Preparation often feels like punishment, but it is protection. God is sending you a sign through the waiting. He is working behind the scenes. Silence does not mean absence. You have faced battles no one knows about. Private tears, silent prayers at night, smiles in public while breaking inside. And yet, you are still here. That is a sign. The fact that you didn't quit. The fact that you kept believing even when disappointed. The fact that you still talk to God after everything. That is evidence of something greater. You are being forged. Gold does not shine without fire. Strength does not grow without resistance. Faith does not deepen without testing. The battle was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to define you. God is sending you a sign through your survival. You are stronger than you think. Have you noticed how certain truths are becoming clearer? People you once trusted you now see differently. Habits you once defended you now question. Dreams you once doubted now feel possible again. Clarity is a sign. When God prepares you for elevation, he sharpens your vision. He removes illusions. He exposes what was hidden. Not to hurt you, but to protect your future. You are stepping into discernment, and discernment is a gift. Listen carefully. You are not in a random season. You are in a transition. Transitions feel confusing because you are leaving what was familiar but haven't yet stepped fully into what is next. It is the hallway between two rooms. It is uncomfortable, it is uncertain, but it is necessary. God is sending you a sign right now. Do not retreat to what is comfortable just because it is known. The next version of your life requires courage. The next level requires faith. The next blessing requires obedience. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to rise. You ask God for a sign quietly, maybe even desperately. Lord, if this is you, show me. God, if I am on the right path, confirm it. Give me clarity. This message is part of that confirmation, not because the words are magical, but because your spirit recognizes truth. Something inside you is saying yes. That inner agreement is not coincidence. It is resonance. Chosen one, hear this clearly. God is sending you a sign you cannot ignore, because what is ahead is too important. Your life is not ordinary. Your calling is not small. Your journey is not random. Everything, the delays, the tears, the victories, the lessons, has been shaping you for this moment. Something is shifting. Something is aligning. Something is about to make sense. Do not miss it by doubting yourself. Do not miss it by holding on to what God is asking you to release. Lift your head, strengthen your faith, and step forward with boldness, because when God sends a sign, it is not to scare you. It is to prepare you, and you are ready. This is your moment. Do not ignore it.